Alright, we're gonna do a quick mic check. Test, test. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
It's working just fine. I don't feel like putting in my my headset
If you ever want to trade tactics,
right now,
I'm always ready.
just gonna keep it with just the controller speaker. Also, I'm gonna be mostly mute this stream. Cough has gotten better, but when I do cough, it's still rough. Like it lasts for a good few
Cold beer after a hard
minutes, I
day's
guess.
work.
But overall,
like it.
it's gotten better. I can talk for a long period of time without coughing, but then I don't know where I don't want to call it a flare-up, but yeah, I'll just get an agitation and start coughing. Anyway, so mostly mute today. Gonna be doing primarily the Durin quest, and then I'll finish up with some Imaginary Theater if I have time, or if I'm not tired. I've been getting tired a lot earlier recently. Alright, so without further ado, here we go. Enjoy the stream and enjoy my misery.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier? Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know...
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon.
I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh! Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? Splendid! That makes things easier to explain. This book was written as a dictionary for that other story. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Tevat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends, and as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
In the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after. According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
An experiment log? Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Hold on a second. Did that just work? Oh. Oh, I thought I hit X and it switched to the character.
And founded paradise.
No, they still left it broken, or what they thought was fixed. So you still have to hit circle or cancel or whatever button it is that you use for leaving the menu to pick the character instead of pressing X, the confirm button, to pick the character. Instead, X automatically takes you to leveling up.
I created another universe,
which is really stupid. Anyway, I thought for a second there that it was fixed and I could hit X and it would pick the character, but I guess that was wrong. I don't know what I did differently, but yeah. Of course I had to cough right there. Okay. Okay, man, these little, what do you call them? The little exclamation marks. I forget what this symbol is though. Where the red circle with the exclamation mark inside. It's like alert, alert! You have this thing to look at, and it's really freaking annoying when I can't just go, yes, I see you. Go away. I have to accept the quest first. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa. Kinda looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing? Let's see what Lisa makes of it. Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title this. Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one. Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's, after all.
Well, did you manage to find them? Huh. This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that maid read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them? Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise. Well, did you manage to find them? Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
You're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
Alright, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
Wait, look!
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now? Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh, is that a hint?
Yeah, I agree.
For a moment, the story crashers fell silent. Perhaps waiting around wasn't such a bad idea after all. Yet those who never stray beyond the main plot often miss the fun little details along the way.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second. All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexen Circle. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Then, the witch must be M. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch, so that has to happen before the story can continue.
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading, for in countless tales it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly. Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter? Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon. True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break. Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the Good Hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway. Aunt Alice said we can return to the story world at any time. If you feel like checking it out again, just come find me.
My great undertaking!
Everybody stand back! Blazing delay! Boing, boing, boom!
A turning point in...
Burst forth! Feel the ancient power!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Time for takeoff. Yeah, yeah.
Watch out! A turning point in...
We'll see about that. Let's light it up. I'm going. Think you can get away? Let's play.
Stay back! A turning...
Too late for regret. Teamwork is dreamwork. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Yeah. Yahoo!
Leave it to me! A turning point...
Have fun with this skit. I'm going in. Here we go. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Yeah.
Watch out! A turning point...
Gears of the storm. Teamwork is dreamwork. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Yeah. You're my target! Fighters, keep your blood! Blood, faster, stronger! Let's...
Beware the creatures of the night.
You're not going anywhere! I never leave quick as a flash! Start the... No claw!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
Chew on this! Ding dong! Smack! Oh. Hand it over! Controlled breathing!
Be silent. To dust.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
So they gave us the quality of life thing that says, hey, you can skip ahead by just going into the quest book or whatever, and we'll automatically set the timer. So is this not a quest that requires you to wait 7 hours? Or do I have to wait 7 real life hours? I'm confused. Let's see. I swear to God, if I have to wait 7 real life hours, I'm gonna be a little pissed. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Why? Why is this a thing? So I can't complete his quest until 7 hours from now. Wow, man. We're really going back to the old Inazuma way of questing. So I can't wait 7 in-game hours. I gotta wait 7 real-life hours to continue this quest. Am I crazy? It says wait for the book to reveal hints for the next chapter. So I gotta wait 7 hours. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna stream for 7 hours just to see what happens next. That's so stupid. God. And I need to cough again. Well, fuck me, I guess. Sorry that this is what the stream turned into. I guess now I can go ahead and start the other characters' stuff. So, let's go ahead and do that now. Wait, is there a faster way to do this shit? Oh my god. Just shoot me now. Yep, it's not there anymore. Okay, hold on. What about this? There we go, okay. Let's just do these. I'm really freaking disappointed. Gotta wait 7 hours, that's so stupid.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, traveler.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fischl are here too! What a coincidence!
All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural that those who seek light should cross paths in the realm of dawn.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both. And I feel the same. It's been quite a while, Traveler and Paimon.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, Traveler. An editor is here to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the Guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? Surely you don't mean...
Wait, is this author really that important? What if we weren't here? Or if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Hold on! I mean, halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world, but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation. Nay, you step forth onto the path of the Immernachtreich.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Wow, you seem really jazzed about this commission, Fischl. Do you have some kind of insider information?
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor then.
Alright, let's see who lucked out and got this free trip to Mondstadt. Wait, you're Shing. Oh, Genyu's editor, Onodera.
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past. I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai, with which I'd like your help, should you be willing. Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertelung.
Mein Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl, and that she is most pleased to meet you.
Yep, this is Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer, and she's here to help.
Yeah, I, kinda got that the first time.
Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she...
Ah, I see. I completely concur, my lady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
You understood Fischl language before Oz could even finish translating.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then. Now, have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving, the Prinzessin and her immer Nachtreich's resplendence might yet compel them to weep.
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from Nodcry asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
So ask the Adventurers Guild or a local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple to Paimon.
Where it's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine. What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from. He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over Teyvat. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Well, we'll need to investigate Mr. Nine's identity, that's for sure. We did a bit of digging ourselves, and we realized that ever since completing the Shattered Halberd series, Mr. Nine's handwriting began to change. His initial editor has decided to retire to focus on his own writing, and he didn't have much to add either.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin de Vertelung, to endure unchanging in her immer Nachtreich. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
Mein Fräulein means to say that...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Oh man! Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this. Wait, you didn't need Oz to translate this time either, Onodera.
Osvaldo Hafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
No such Henry exists, mein Fräulein. I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein Fräulein.
Isn't that interesting? Well, in the end, our only takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Qingce village in Liyue.
Huh. Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then? No, wait. If we're talking authors from Qingce village specifically... couldn't be. Could it?
Chong the Ninth? Ah, I've heard of him. He won a Best New Author award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
Mr. Onodera, if you please.
Wait, Oz? It's great that you trust Onodera and all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mine princessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author, and he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I appreciate the help. I'm counting on you.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either. Shall we wait?
Seems like that's all we can do.
Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nodcry? Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
Barging in without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr. Nine, then... Okay, let's do it. Nope, nothing useful. Just seems like a bunch of ordinary stuff.
Nay, I, the Princessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Ever does it flow toward the shores of truth.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she thinks this is a clue.
Overturned. Oh no. Did some kind of overzealous fan have buried him in here? Maybe we should call the Millilith. What do you think, Traveler?
It's all right, Paimon. Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since Mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith.
Chong the Ninth! You're not dead! Or kidnapped!
What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the Guhua clan. Yes, I remember. I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands, though. What are you doing digging around my house?
Oh, well, actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. 9.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No, no. If I were Mr. 9, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission's never even been selected. The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind of critique I get. Even opening with a plot twist or disguising your hero as a fool is falling out of fashion. Modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. 9's works.
Good point.
Besides, if I were Mr. 9, I would have come clean the minute First Apprentice of Guhua won that award. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. 9? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Yeah, and when we were here with Shinjo that one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd a lot. If you were the one who wrote it, that'd be like Jean complimenting herself for being a good knight. It just doesn't add up.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr. 9 we're looking for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature, the same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. 9, and it appears I can track them.
Hey, that's perfect! Once we head to Nokrai, you should be able to find Mr. 9, no problem then. But back to the signature. What were you doing before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of manuscript paper, so I went to buy some. I'm particular about that kind of thing. Creation of literature demands the highest quality.
Ah, no wonder. Mr. 9 uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Huh, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
I'm not quite sure what I did, but you're welcome, I suppose.
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dream dust sedimented in the Immenachreich.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... I mean, mein Fräulein offers her thanks. It should be up ahead.
Wait, did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't seem right here.
And it bears the same signature I sensed before.
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way. Let's follow.
you doing here?
Wait, that voice. It's Nicole! Also, that should be our line. We were looking for Mr. Nine and our search led us here, but now it seems we've found you instead.
Ah, I see. Well, Mr. Nine is right here.
Hello.
What bizarre Demerung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing.
In truth, I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison. And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Seelie friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. Nine. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Come now, it was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech. And anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
So you, what, possessed people? Isn't that kind of intrusive?
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping. As long as the person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having? Nicole sent me to monitor the situation in Notcry, and it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
As for your friend over here? Well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. What it describes isn't made up, per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novels to create me?
It was more like 70% made up, 30% true.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books. You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in Nodcry are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that when you return.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years. Wait, what do you use the Mora for? I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do. Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the Immer Nachtreich. I will.
I absolutely will.
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when all things shine.
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, it seems you've already found my greatest treasure.
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Absolutely not.
Hey, it's just a little lightning.
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write this particular essay?
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine really admires your work, so he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine actually worked? I can't believe it!
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
You finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together? Oh, that's all? Well, don't worry. I won't forget. Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
So this is where you've been!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. What are you doing here?
The real question is, what are you doing cooped up in here reading a book? The weather's nice out there, you know.
Oh, well, ever since I've had more chances to interact with the people of Mondstadt, I've been having trouble telling when people are joking. For example, I saw a beautiful flower the last time I was at the florist, so I told the shopkeeper, and she said, if you like these weeds so much, you should add some mint and sweet flowers and make it a bouquet. So I did as she said, and when I showed her the finished bouquet, she gave me a frankly terrifying look. Later, Albedo opined that this happened because I have trouble understanding the meaning behind words. So after I learned the Mondstadt script, he told me I could come here and read. I was born from a storybook, so I felt that these books might be able to teach me more about the rules of this world. And, well, I guess I lost track of time. So, did you guys need something? Oh, I see. That's another rule learned, then.
Yep. That said, we did have business we needed to discuss, right? Yeah, we have a message to pass along from Rhindaughter.
Oh, it's from Aunt... No, I'm just surprised. Rhindaughter is my mom's friend, and the mother of the dragon that once existed in my stead. I supplanted him, took the fate that should have been his. So if she dislikes me, well, I'm not sure what I'd do.
Yeah, we're here for you. But seriously, Paimon doesn't think it's anything bad.
That does make me feel better. Well, I guess I should open it. My mom's scent. I sense it here.
Whoa! Here comes a strange cat!
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf. Ahem.
This is the first time we're meeting, so I'm not sure how to address you. But since you're Hem's child, I suppose I'll stick with Mini Durin. Though you appear smaller than the Durin that came before you, that same strength flows through your veins, not a drop less. He was a child of Humus, an incomplete creation. Thus he lacked the will to control his own strength. Yet this power was beyond what he could withstand, and so it twisted him, consumed him, thus sealing his ultimate fate. Albedo claims that you have transcended this tainted blood, becoming a being much like himself. That is his opinion. I remain unconvinced. I trust only the facts, only that which I see for myself. So take this chance, child of M. Prove yourself to me.
Where did all these monsters come from?
Is this the proof you need, Aunt Granddaughter? Very well. I'll show you what I can do. The power within me is surging to the surface. This is getting easier.
Looks like Albedo wasn't mistaken after all.
Next time, maybe don't ambush us with a bunch of monsters just to prove a point.
Still, I do feel like I can control my power more freely now that we've defeated them.
After hearing about you, I prepared a technique that would seal the dark power in your blood. I had planned to take this opportunity to pass it on to you. Of course, using it comes with a price. While it would maintain your existence in Tevat, it would also weaken your connection to this world. And you are M's child, when all is said and done. How could I allow that uncontrolled power to send you down the same path as the child who came before you? But seeing you now, it appears my concerns were misplaced. M was a terrific mother, and a far more capable one than I. And I must admit, I'm rather curious to see how far you can go. How will you, an alchemical being truly integrated with this world, find your place in human society? I've never conducted an experiment like this before. As such, you may yet hold the key to some unexpected answers.
Hey! You got one thing wrong there. Dora's not an experiment. He's our friend.
I'm not sure I understand, but I appreciate your kindness, Aunt Granddaughter.
And that's all Master Granddaughter has to say.
Yeah, we're used to talking cats at this point, but one that can imitate someone else's voice? That's a first.
I don't see how that's important, but if you must know, I am Sebas, a simple butler. You're friends of Albedo, yes? Strictly speaking, I am his elder. So make no mistake, I am no ordinary cat. In fact, from a biological standpoint, I am no cat at all, but rather an alchemical being. You wouldn't consider yourself a specter simply because you float in the air like one, surely.
A specter? What are you trying to say, mister?
Oh, I know. Sabaz is implying that you are...
What thought? Hey!
Oh, and considering how Master Granddaughter's message ended, I suppose this technique is useless now. I'll just destroy it. Few and far between are the people that can make her reconsider. Quite the impressive feat, young man. With that done, I'll be going now. I have another message to pass along. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime.
Traveler Paimon! You're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
The sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique? Guess she really is getting old.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
Wait, you've heard of it?
Yeah, it should be the same one we're thinking of.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
Well, let's open the second letter.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the Sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all-too-ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes. Paimon's not even gonna try to make sense of it. So, what do you say, Mona? Are you gonna attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me!
Did it work? Ah! Monsters! How did that happen?
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you! The ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on.
The mystery unravels.
Leave this place with one heart.
Ding dong!
No more lies.
Phew! That's it!
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done. But I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it?
You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass
has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
I'll watch your back.
I trust you.
Razor over there with... Whoa! The Grey Wolf King of the North! Wonder what they're talking about. Razor!
Familiar scent. Ah, you two. You have been good?
Yep, we're doing great. Oh, but what happened to Berea's Razor? We saw you talking just now. Is it a secret?
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolf Lord.
A hunt? Oh, is that Razor's task? Are the wolves out of food? Is that why you're going on a hunt?
No, this hunt is not for food. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took, getting stronger. We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
Oh, so did Boreas agree? Paimon remembers last time he said something like, Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves. Oh, sorry, Razor. Paimon didn't mean to dig that up again.
It's okay. I know Lupacol means no harm. Besides, teacher taught me how to talk to Wolf Lord.
Lisa taught you how to talk to him? Oh, like she told you what to say? So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Yes. Words were hard, but I did it.
Ha! So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella. That's super impressive, Razor.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world. Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world problem. And Wolf Lord agreed. But because of that, other wolves won't join. This war is between me and Dark Wolf Pack.
Then count us in too. Those awful Rift Hounds have been getting on our nerves for a while.
Thank you. Help makes for easy hunt.
Speaking of, how is this hunt gonna work?
We set trap. Chase dark wolves here, into trap. Then Wolf Lord pinned them down, and we finish hunt. Tell me when ready. We start hunt.
Come on! Let's clear them out in one go!
Yes.
Left attack!
Power that ended Heiston!
Go claw! Ding dong whoop!
Can't hide the truth.
Leave this place.
No more lies.
Done. Why are Lupacol here?
Oh no! The Rift Hounds are attacking them! We gotta get rid of them quick!
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of. That was close. Good thing the wolves were there to help. They intercepted those Rift Hounds for us, and even
this isn't wolf problem.
You're doing this to help your Lupical, right? Well, they want you to be safe too. Paimon bets they went to the Wolf King and said, "Listen here, this isn't just our Lupical's problem. This is the world's problem!" And then rushed over to help.
Lupical is Lupical. I am human, but I do not need to be wolf to be Lupical. I just want to help them.
Well said, Razor.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on. Let's go kick some Rifttown butt.
No more leave this place for the everlasting.
Rush attack!
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
It all ends. You poor lost lamb. By the frost moon.
Ding dong water butt!
No more lies.
Look! The rest of the Rifttowns are just up ahead. Get ready!
For Lupical.
Eyes on me! Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
It all adds up.
We did it!
Thank you for helping. I thought protecting Lupical was up to me. But Lupical also...
We're here because we care about you, just like you do us. That's what makes us Lupical, right?
Right. We are Lupical forever.
Aww. And now, there won't be any more intruders in Wolvendom.
No. Dark Wolf Pack, rip open sky. They could come again. But me and Lupical will hunt them down, no matter what.
Yeah! If you ever need help, just say the word. We're here for you.
I appreciate it. They call for me.
Sounds like they want to make sure you're safe.
Then I should go. Thank you for the help.
This realm is... If you ever have...
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order. As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're here to help with your task! We wanted to see if you could use some extra hands.
My task? Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one from the Hexen Circle? Well, you're just in time. The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of Botanical Augmentation Reagent Type 4, Iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes. I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do. Well, that's why we're helping out. Wait a second! Paimon is not an ingredient!
We could try. It's just... I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
No! We are not trying that! Just show us the original!
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
We've got this! Let's go!
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a new voice actress. I'm a little bit behind in terms of the voice actors and voice actresses and the old ones and the current ones and all that stuff with regards to who Hoyoverse has hired, but I am almost positive that was a different voice actress. Am I crazy? Where is she? Voice, yep. Valeria. Okay, so Valeria Rodriguez is the first one. Anonymous? What? Why? Oh, man. I mean, I guess I get it. Like, they don't want to have any drama. Like, with what happened with Kenich's voice actor. That could be why.
I'm Sucrose, a researcher of alchemy. Adsorption test. Animo test 6308. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2. Enhanced Animo module 75. Animo hypostasis emulation.
Yeah. I kind of wish they just redid all the voice lines. But that's going to be a long time coming if they ever do plan on doing that.
I have such an abundant array of research. Recently, during my this trip had...
So basically, all of Sucrose's old voice lines still exist. Probably all the voice lines from the previous quest. And now we have a new voice actress that's just going to be taking care of, or at the very least, currently, taking care of all the questing stuff. Unless they do, little by little, replace all the other older voice lines. Damn, man. That stupid VA strike just ruined everything, I swear. Then again, it also revealed a lot of bad apples, so I'm okay with it.
To ashes! Can't hide the truth.
Leave this place with one heart.
No more lies.
Enhanced Animo module 75. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Animo test 6308. Yeah.
Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
Wow, you two work fast. That step usually takes me forever. We can get the spring... The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable...
That's all we needed, right?
let's head back. All right, the ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean. I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so... Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too. So, are you ready to start the experiment? That's it. Your execution was perfect.
Really?
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment. Yes, like I said, flawless execution. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results identical?
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place. Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
We poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, When they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger. Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits. It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable. Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting. Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all!
Careful! It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
We can talk about this later! Let's get rid of it first!
Can't hide the truth. Forest, protect us for the everlasting. Eyes on me!
Stand clear. Squirrel, mark 2.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
Phew! We did it! Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower. But, was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment worked.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor. I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower. There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help. Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger!
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some, you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet. So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
You get it!
Well, that was an interesting event. 51, 52, 53, 54. So exactly 400 Primogems. Yeah, this is what I was talking about the last few times I streamed, where I was taking notice of certain things in the events. So all of these reward 50, unless I miscounted somewhere. Yeah, this is still 20. Yeah, none of them rewarded you with 60. If at least 2 of them rewarded with 60, we would have got the same 420 Primogems that we normally get. There was a recent event on the second banner phase that we just had that awarded 420, so I don't know why they do it to where sometimes you get 420, sometimes you don't. I mean, yeah, we got this quest that gives you 500, right? But at the same time, it's like, that should not be a replacement, that should just be in addition to. They came out with these quests and they kept making it seem like, oh, we're giving so much extra Primogems now. No, you're not. We didn't get a new region to explore, so that 500 is basically what we would have got from a new region. So if anything, you're just making it seem like, oh, well, this is no longer a dead patch. But you're taking away certain amounts of rewards from events. The ones that usually give us 1,000 are now only giving us like 900 something. The ones that usually give us 420 are not. And Lieben, the last time Lieben was around, I calculated that he would have given us 420 if we were able to collect all 7 days. But I logged on the first day, and I logged on pretty early, just after the servers reset, just after the event was implemented, and it wasn't enough. I only got 6 days worth of rewards. What's up with that? So, yeah. Royoverse is lying to y'all. It's a small amount difference, sure. You could potentially say that we're still profiting because of Stygian Onslaught and whatnot. But still, I don't see it that way. I see it as they could have just given us the same rewards they always did, and then some, with the addition of like the story quests, like here with Durin. Although this is normal. The 60 Primogems here that you see is normal. All the other rewards are extra, like all his supplies, basically, to level him up. That's nice. That's a nice little addition. It would have been cool if Milieso Wonderland gave Primogems as well, but from my understanding it doesn't, and I have no interest in playing this co-op mode thing. I don't have buddies that I could just co-op in that mode with, so it's just a wasted part of the game, in my opinion. I don't really see videos on Milieso Wonderland, so I think it's just a dead upgrade. Not dead on arrival. I'm sure a lot of people are still enjoying it, but I'm not seeing it, man. I just don't see it. Well, that's it for events and quests. Let's see, what else is left? Let's collect some of these rewards, shall we? I can get this now. Cool. I guess. Oh yeah. So I should be focusing on Durin's talents, but I'm trying to get Nephers. Okay, so Elysium, I already have enough for that. I want a triple crowner. That sounds stupid, but I do want a triple crowner. Oh, let me get this to rank 2 at least. You see, I got a bunch of blues right here. So I need everything I would have needed normally to level up her talents. Excuse me. I can't think right now. I don't think I'm making any sense. I still need everything to get this to level 8, but then all of the gold mats that I need or gold books, or purple, whatever, to get it from level 6 to level 10, which I think 6 and 7 are 1 each, and then 8 and 9, or no. 7 and 8 are 1 each, and then 9 and 10 are 2. What am I saying? Not 1 each. Jesus. I'm thinking of the weekly boss is 1 each. Okay, so I think I want to say it's like 4 and 6 to make 10. Then it's like 12 and 16. I think that's what it is. And of course, I don't have enough of this. This is ridiculous. We need more of these enemies just lying around. But I refuse to go farm them over and over and over again. I'm just going to keep doing what I said I would before. When I was streaming last, I said, hey, if you do this at least once a week or once a day, you'll have plenty of mats left over. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Alright, anyways. So I'm pretty sure that Nefer's books are not the same as Columbina's. And I don't plan on... I don't plan on triple crowning my Lauma, but I think Moonlight is the one that you need for Columbina. I have no idea what Flynn's needs, but I feel like it's the 3rd book. Because so far I haven't needed the 3rd one for anybody else. I've always needed Moonlight and Elysium. Even Aino needs Elysium, and I don't even want to level up her talents. So yeah, nobody that I currently own from Nodcry needs the 3rd talent book. So that's probably Flynn's, maybe even Yehoda. I got no clue. I didn't get lucky enough to get Yehoda. Let's see where I'm at right now. Well, I have enough for... So Prima Gem count is now at, what, 120 pulls? I think? Let me see, 32 and 16,000. Yeah. So I have 120 pulls worth of Prima Gems, and then I have 5 single pulls. We still got 11 days left, so we got plenty that could come up. Maybe another small event. So depending on how that goes, I might get enough to do yet another 10 pull. With 11 days left worth to claim of commissions and Welkin Moon and stuff, I will definitely have enough, because that's 150 per day. Just times 10, or just for 10 days, that's almost enough for 10 bulls. So 11 days worth of Welkin and commissions will definitely get me there. So yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't remember if I wrote it down or not, but I'm pretty sure I had like 15,900 to start things off, and I think I did a few single yeah. My memory's hazy. So if I get up to 20,800, what am I sitting at? Minus 15,900. Not even close. Okay, so... Oh, I still have to do Imagining Theater. And then I've already done Stygian Onslaught. I have the 5 Intertwined Fates. How much left do I have from Battle Pass? Oh, I should probably collect a book now. Let's do Elysium. Okay, so... 1 more Intertwined Fate and 680 Primos here. So... 19,2 plus the 1,650 or so that I'll get over 11 days. Alright, so then plus Oh, that's right. Imagineering Theater is 1,000 now. If you can complete all of it, and then 680 minus 15, 9. Okay. So that's about 40 pools. And then Intertwined Fates. I have 5 right now. I think I got... Well, yeah, because I used some extra single pulls. Alright, so if I hadn't done that, I think it was like 6 single pulls. So if I hadn't done that, I would be plus 960. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I did that right. Not quite there, actually. I would be about 410 Prima Gems off, so unless we have one more event that we're getting, and, you know, I didn't do the web event, so that's shame on me. I have all these... Oh, I have to cough. I have all these achievements that I haven't claimed either. I'm waiting till the end to do that. Oh yeah, and I still haven't gotten the 60 Prima Gems from Durin, so let's just add that now. So, okay. I'm about 350 Prima Gems off from 50 pulls saved. If I count the fact that I used 6 random single pulls on Venti's banner. So that way I could be at 10 pity. Speaking of which, let me make sure I added it right. Alright, so checking my pity right now. I know I can't show this right without some sort of capture card. Yeah, I'm at 10 pity. Okay, so that's why I did the 6 single pulls, because I was off on pity amounts. Alright. Let me think here. Actually, those 6 single pulls, I'm trying to remember. I know I got Durin at 74 pity, and I was at 60 pity to start off. So those 6 single pulls were just me using 20 pulls. I think that's why I did it. So it wasn't just 6 single pulls. I think I later spent 4 single pulls to make it exactly 10 pity. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So I gave myself too many extra to compensate. Okay. Minus 320. So I was actually more like 670 Primo Gems off from 50 pulls saved. However, there is still the 5 Intertwined Fates that I'm not counting. So that's like 800. So yeah, that is 50 pulls. If I do Imagine Data, get 1,000 and all that stuff. Maybe I should try to do that right now. How long have I been streaming? Oh god, almost 3 hours. I had to cough just now, so I just muted myself. Okay. I can't do Durin's quest, unfortunately, because that it unlocks in 5 hours. What a piece of junk. Okay, anyway. So I can't do that quest just yet. Thinking. So let's do Stygian. Let's waste some resin right now. Get that out of the way. And then I'll figure out what I want to do from there. I don't know if I want to stream Imagineering Theater. Maybe I'll just do a video of it. I don't know yet. Plus Crystal Fry. Oh, I gotta get the fly trap. Alright, so I am going to do Stygian Onslaught right now. Not Imagining Theater, Stygian Onslaught. But I'm going to do it in co-op mode. I'm going to see how many people I could potentially help out. But first, let me take a selfie. And oh my god, I can't believe I said that cringy-ass joke. No, but for realsies, let me go ahead and get some of this Fatui stuff out of the way. I'm not going to go crazy farming Fatui. There's just a couple spots I'm going to hit. Since both Sometimes you'll get both ley lines, so it's this one and the one up top. But when this one's not here, then the ley line's over here, and this is not a Fatui one. So I don't feel like doing this one.
We got ourselves a straggler.
With one heart, we...
Aw, man, I hit it right there.
No more lies. Can't hide the
I warned you.
Let's see what you're made of.
How is he not dead?
Intel.
There we go. Use of force or authorize. I warned you. There we go. Oh, I killed the squirrel. What have I done? Alright. Oh god, I almost started coughing just from that. You know, this does give me an excuse to collect all these plants, though. Because I don't really go out of my way to collect these plants, and I probably should every now and then for certain food items and recipes. Oh, I hit the damn leaf. Right, there we go.
No more.
Leave this place for the ever...
Can't hide the truth.
Yeah, come on, let me... There we go. Okay, oh yeah, there are some over here. Okay, cool. Thought I wasted my time for a second there. Oh wow, asshole. You guys gonna come over here? How do you miss? How do you miss what's right in front of you?
Take too long.
She purposely like shot to the side of me as I'm holding down Beto's parry. She's like, yeah, take this. Oh, you deflected it with your sword. That has to be it. No, you just missed. You're the worst AI in the game. When I need you to actually hit me, you don't. Like, I want to parry you, damn it. Alright. New food item. Here we go. If it says delicious, then that's the one. It's not one of the named items or whatever, special ones.
Now, our last land with one heart.
Wow! It canceled my skill attack.
It all adds up.
Twice, by the way, but the second one actually made it so that the skill attack went off, and I didn't get any energy for it. Although somehow I still got Ino's burst. I'll take it. Alright, I think there's 2 more groups over here. Yeah. I can see them in the distance.
No more.
Forest, protect us. By the front.
Ooh. Collected it just in time. Use of force author.
Leave this place with one heart.
Oh my god, you piece of shit. It did it again.
To ashes.
You know what? I'm just gonna kill you with damn... Whoa, this bitch went crazy. Do that again. How did... Come on. Wow. Come on! Seriously? Lame ass. My regular Beto attack staggered him way too much. Ooh. Shinies. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and level up some of Durin's stuff. I feel like the skill is the most important thing, even though it's showing us that burst is more important. Burst is good for damage, but I want energy. And as it stands, you get a lot of energy from leveling up his skill. Look at that. Now we're... Fuck. Alright, let me just go craft. That's so annoying. I just coughed, but it didn't feel that harsh this time. Maybe it's finally starting to let up? I say that, but I'm like holding it back even now. But maybe... excuse me. But maybe it is starting to let up a little bit to where the buildup of whatever is building up in my lungs is not as bad. Maybe. Okay, I don't have enough blue books for this. So, I can't craft gold. Okay, I just forced myself to cough to get some of that stuff out of my system. Alright, let's see. Now how many times can I... Why is it on this menu? Right, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how many times I can... Damn it. Level him up now. That's right, I can't go past 6, huh? Oh, yes I can. Okay, it's 8. I can't go past 8. That's what it is. Past. Not past. Oh my god. I can't think. Alright, 24 energy. Thank you. And 27. Very nice. So, getting him up to level 9 talents is 30 energy. That's good. That's actually really freaking good. And once again, I don't have enough. Alright. Level 8 talents, I think, is a good stopping point for his skill. Now, let's do this. Still need more. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Why do I keep doing that to myself? He's not all the way at the bottom. I need to stop going all the way to the bottom. Damn it! Alright. I don't even have enough books for this. Alright. Cool. Alright, we got something to look forward to. Although, you know what? The damage increases don't look that great. Oh, but they are damage over time effects, not burst, like, front-loaded. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, I don't care what this says. First priority leveling up being burst. I feel like skill is the first priority. He needs to be able to get his burst before he can start relying on it. Alright. I'm gonna remute myself and we're gonna do some Stygian co-op. Let's see what happens.
been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crumb cupcakes for dinner tonight, and nothing's gonna stop me. Not even Anetha's super angry mode. Don't worry, I put Anetha in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I will cleanse you. Quietly now. Does this? Your penance is due.
Let the mighty be humbled.
The fight, your salvation. Does this? Busted. One more sin on your soul. Does this? Take it easy. Be washed away. Cool it. Freeze.
Mine to wield. Quietly now. King's up. Run's over. Busted. Extinguished. Mine to wield. Quietly now. These are about to get dicey. Busted.
Does this?
Quietly now. King's up. Time's over. Gotcha.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Retribution!
Let's light it up!
Adventure time.
Are you? I wanna go.
Where did I go wrong?
Couldn't break the curse.
That was fucking pathetic. The other guy that was getting on me about not reading up fast enough left after one fail. And menacing is way different from fearless. I always forget this. So the dinosaur doesn't start off right away by going into the big shield mode. So I should have held my gene burst a little bit longer. But what are you gonna do? Also, we didn't get full energy right away. That was weird. That was just a terrible team altogether. Not gonna lie. But it certainly could have been easier. I could have done more. I don't know. I could have done more on my part to make that a little bit better. I just didn't know menacing mechanics were so different from the fearless ones in terms of how the fight starts and stuff like that. I forget that that's a thing. But yeah, that one guy, yeah, I don't know what's his problem. Alright, try it again.
Stronger! Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me? Let the world collide!
Bow your head. Sanctified.
Let my name echo in song! Did what you came for a fight?
Fight your salvation.
Oh, let the world collide!
One more seal.
Overruled! Unrealistic! Genius memory!
Be sanctified.
Seize the skies! Shower new praise! Time to
Don't trust your eyes. Uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it tonight. I think I'm just gonna do Imaginary Theater as a video. I don't know yet. It's kind of depressing that I can't do Durin's full quest on stream. That I have to wait a whole day, essentially, to be able to continue it. So I don't even know if it's worth streaming it. See, yesterday I stopped streaming because I was tired. Not because I had to stop because the quest didn't have any progression left. Now I started streaming and the quest just didn't have any progression left. Thankfully I had a lot of other stuff I could still do for the sake of the stream, but tomorrow I think maybe I could try doing Durin's quest a little bit more, and maybe it's only this one time that it stops you, and then I could just do the rest tomorrow, maybe? But I swear to God, if it stops me again, and I have to do it for a third day or whatever, instead of just being able to complete it in 2 days, I'm done streaming this fucking game. Okay, that's not true, but there's no way I'm gonna sit here and log on 3 days in a row to stream whatever. Oh, wait a minute. No, it is gonna take me more than 3 days. I just remembered. It says you will need 5 calendar days for your quest experience. Oh, fuck that. No, I'm sorry, guys. No, anybody that was interested in watching it, just play the damn quest yourself. 5 calendar days. I just now understood what that meant. I thought it was trying to say, like, oh, this is a really long quest. No, you legitimately need 5 calendar days. Why they decided to do that, I don't know. That was a stupid move. I think that was the dumbest decision they could have made, but they did it. Leave it to Hoyoverse devs to try to do something interesting and screw the pooch. So yeah, no, I'm not streaming this again. I'm so done with Durin's quest. I'm just gonna do whatever I can off stream. I'm gonna skip the dialogue. I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube for someone who actually gave a shit to put all 5 days worth of questing into one video, and I suggest that you do the same, because I'm not dealing with that shit. I'd rather stream something else. I've been having a lot of fun with Tower Fantasy on the Warp server, because it's more free-to-play friendly, and everything's a lot more balanced, and there's a whole new set of strategy with how you build your characters and what weapons you use together and all that stuff. So it's actually been a fun experience, and that's something I would rather stream, but I haven't been because I've been waiting to stream Genshin. So yeah, can't say that I'm not surprised. I'm pretty disappointed with this quest, not because I think the story is bad or anything, just because seriously, we're going back to the Inazuma days where, what was it, Surumi Island, I think it was? You had to wait actual calendar days to complete the quest for this island, to unlock it. And I thought it was interesting at first, but if I was a new player, or no, if I was an experienced player making a new account, this would piss me off. I'd be like, I know what to do, just let me do it. Let me skip in-game days instead of having to deal with waiting real-life days. I just want to get it over with. So, for them to bring back that type of style, I think that's dumb. I think that's really dumb. Like, I just want to get it over with. You're trying to stretch out the patch for 5 extra days for the people that, you know, maybe you want them to play your game for a little bit longer, to experience the whatever the patch offers just a little bit longer. No, that's not how you do it. It's artificial. That's not enjoyable in any sense of the word. It's just performative? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it just isn't the same as going back and playing a game 5 days in a row because you want to. This is just forcing people to play the game 5 days, not in a row, but just over the course of 5 days. Like, oh yeah, I gotta do that thing, I gotta complete it, and I had to go back and do one part of it, and then go back another day, and then another day, and then another day, and that's not fun. That's just stupid. Alright, that's enough of me ranting. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized that, and I'm like, oh, that's right, it said 5 calendar days, not, 5 in-game days, or 5 days worth of time, as far as the gameplay is concerned. Like, I thought that they were trying to say, this is one of the longest quests we've ever made. It's gonna take you, just around 5 days to complete it, because it's so long. I thought that's what I was in for. I'm kind of glad I was wrong, but in the same sense, I kind of hate that I was right, or that I was wrong. Hate that I was wrong in the sense that, yeah, I gotta log in over and over, and I just don't feel like streaming 30 to an hour
clients, of course.
just for one quest. I'd rather mix something up. And tomorrow, you could argue, oh, well, I'll just do part of, the third part of Durin's quest, or second part in my case, because I stopped yesterday early. Today should have been the second part, but I stopped early yesterday. So I get on tomorrow, do the second part of this quest, and then I do Imaginary Theater. Then what? I log on again and then do the third part of his quest, and it takes me 30 minutes or less, and then I'm like, that's it, that's the content. Unless you want to see me do Stygian again.
Emotions are like a raging
No, thank you. So I'm just going to do Imaginary Theater as a video. I'm just going to do Durin's quest off stream and off video. I don't feel like recording it. So, sorry, go watch someone else if you want to see Durin's quest, because I don't have the technical know-how to put clips together using my PlayStation, and yeah, no, I don't have the software to actually do that, or the technical know-how, the equipment, so to speak, to be able to pull that off. So, yeah, sorry, I'm not that kind of streamer or YouTuber. I just play this game casually, and I'm not up for doing that. So, I hope you all enjoyed Durin's quest for what it is, but certainly I have not. It's been a disappointment. I'll watch a video on the story and learn about it that way, and maybe I'll change my opinion, but gameplay-wise, that's a big disappointment for me. Alright, well that's it. I'm just going to cut the stream here. Sorry to end it on a sour note, but yeah, that kind of pissed me off. Anyways, regardless, if you enjoyed watching, I thank you for joining me, whether it be on Twitch or later on YouTube when I upload the VOD there. The first 2 streams I did for Luna 3 should be up. I still need to upload the 3rd stream, and then this one afterwards. So yeah, regardless of where you're watching, or when you're watching, have a great afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm about to cough, and I messed up my outro. Let me see if I can do this without coughing. Alright, have a great morning, afternoon, or night, depending on when you're watching. And just remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. And when I say stay happy, it's okay to criticize things and vent every now and then, but you should try to stay happy. And don't forget that when it comes to these gacha games, you do not need to spend money to get good. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.